Alright, hi, and welcome back to Taste Panel for Chili Nerds. This is episode 107. Alright, guys, you know that I really like to bring you the latest in hot sauces and find out what's going on around the world. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Lately, I've been having lots and lots and lots of guest sauces on, okay? So, like I said, I like to stagger things a bit, but man, I've been overwhelmed. So many people have been putting in time and effort lately, making some hot sauces and giving them to me in support of the panel. So yeah, I want to get all of those things in. So I have to resign myself that this deca grouping of sauces is going to be dedicated to a lot of guest sauces because I've been given so much, and I really appreciate everyone who's contributing. We have Juicy J with a bunch of sauces, and Chef Russ giving me a bunch of sauces, and also the Chili Dr. Andrew, really hard at work lately with things, and we haven't heard from him for a while, but today is going to change that. Alright. So before I even go on with the sauce, I want to start off though, there's a little story accompanying this. I'm going to go into the story, hey, and then we're going to get into the sauce, okay? Alright, so it goes something like this. We have a friend at work, a female, and she grows her own hot peppers, and we did not know this of her, okay? So it seems she's been growing habaneros and some banana peppers, yeah, the green banana peppers, and she asked the chili doctor to throw a sauce together for her using peppers from her garden. Okay, so I happened to be there at the time, as I am usually Johnny on the spot, while the chili doctor was making up the sauce. So it so happened that she's a very lovely looking girl, and I wanted a female on the panel for a while because we've been dogged with all male participation. So hey, little changes here and there don't hurt things, right? So I went up and I asked her if she would be interested in being on a taste panel with us because of we just found out she had a new interest in chili peppers. All right, and her response was she would rather be dead than be seen hanging with us because we are a bunch of geeks. Okay, so, well, hey, imagine that. So, anyway, that is the worst insult I've ever been called. So, naturally, I was offended, and but despite all of the humor involved, there is something kind of sad to the story. I mean, it struck me funny that the chili doctor is in the back whipping up a sauce for her benefit, and she's ashamed to be seen with him. So, as he is part of our panel and has been in the past on many shows, so there's kind of that sad note going on there. So, I will say, I guess, in the words of Jesus, not so for you, okay? If people are good to you, be sure to do good back to people, and don't try to stick with the popular crowd who just may lead you in different directions, but treat people as you would have them treat you. Alright, with that said, I did happen to squeeze a little bit of that sauce into this cup here, and again, the chili doctor made this from habaneros and green banana peppers, and he threw some lime in there and braised lime peels, and I bet there's some garlic in here and some vinegar, and you name it, it's there. So I don't have a whole lot of this sauce. The sauce is unnamed, so I was going to leave all names out of this, but as you know, when you're a chili nerd, you're not big on discretion. Otherwise, we wouldn't get any sauces eaten, right? So I'm going to call this one Bianca's Liquid Embarrassment. Okay, not because the sauce is an embarrassment, but because of her actions. All right, so hey, we're going to try this guy out. Again, I don't have a whole lot of this. I'm hoping that I have enough to fill the trusty spoon. And again, this was taken on the fly by me, kind of in a sneaky fashion. So again, it's kind of empty, but I bet you can see in there. And it looks kind of thick and creamy. Has a rusty orange color. Boy, those limes really coming off of there. I had this in the refrigerator. Everything's kind of congealing, kind of getting a really, it almost smells like a lime Ricky, if you guys remember that from the Jersey Shore Boardwalk. Man, I remember that when I was a kid. So kind of getting those real lime smells coming off of there. Underneath there, some spicy chili notes going on. But wow, lots of lime. So hey, I'm going to try to get this out onto the trusty spoon. And we're going to go for a taste of Bianca's Liquid Embarrassment. Yeah. Okay. Wow, this is really creamy in body. Kind of has a really nice glossy look to it. I'd actually like to get more on there. I just don't know how much I have. So, alright guys, here we have it. Again, prepared by the Chili Doctor, so I'm expecting this to be pretty good. So here we go. Yeah. Again, body really smooth. Has some creamy notes to it. Yeah. The lime really coming through with that. Kind of like the major flavor in there. There's some crunching going on too. That's possibly from some of those lime peels, or maybe some lime pulp in there, or possibly pepper pulp. And I also see some seeds happening. So yeah, very good with that. Yeah, kind of getting those really fresh citrusy notes coming out of there. Kind of chili notes hanging in the back, but mainly manifesting themselves as heat. Kind of getting a nice little glow on the roof of my mouth. Whole tongue kind of enveloped in a kind of a mild stinging heat. Wow, those citrus notes of that lime hanging in there. Yeah. Kind of like a gin and tonic with lime, maybe. Yeah, been a while since I had any of those. But yeah, that really strong lime character coming out of there. Kind of giving it perhaps a little bit of a Mexican flair happening there. Yeah. So getting again, my mouth's a little glow. Getting a little bit of those pepper tastes happening as well. Kind of spicy going on. But yeah, again, capturing a nice spicy citrus flavors, and again, a steadily growing heat. Yeah, kind of catching me up behind the front teeth, up in the roof of my mouth, behind my teeth there. Kind of got a strong burn going there now. Got a mild sting across my bottom lip, a little bit centerizing the center of my top lip, and wow, what a good sauce. Yeah, hey, glad to hear from Andrew again with that, and I want to make a point that he has a whole series of sauces upcoming, so we're going to be seeing the Chili Doctor again in live action as a guest on my show, and he's got a lot to talk about in his absence, and that will be within the next probably the next couple of weeks. We'll be filming that, so look for that soon. Some new chili sauce action from the man himself, the Chili Doctor. Alright, so hey, this is a good one. Bianca's Liquid Embarrassment. Again, not in reference to any deficiency of the sauce, but rather in the efficiency of someone's attitude. So hey, I'll tell you what we're going to